You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomorus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once favored, but how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. And why attack the well? The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. I am Fomorus Hughes, scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. And there's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. Side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Absolutely not. It's just that you're fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the lab!
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Thank Matharu, another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. For Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, A cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the Professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have! Alistair is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors. And with our research, fewer visitors. Oh, you mean Agar? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruins. You can't miss it. Brilliant idea, the well of... At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if... We all knew Fominus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. I just don't But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erethel, we should be safe here. At least a little longer.
I told them we needed more guards.
remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for it, but I don't know how the Dwarf have found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I don't have... Okay, here. It's all I've got, plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this. This sort of thing never happens in a desert.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels the cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Portal in my path.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. Don't worry, it's quick, it doesn't hurt, and there's no charge. And after what I've seen, I'm not letting you out of my sight until I have an answer. You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but this doesn't make sense. Or if this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world... I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. And when a fate weaver looks at your place in the weave... Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, but that wasn't enough for me. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Jovan. He's a damned good Fate Weaver. But that doesn't make you... The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order, but that power takes a toll. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon. What could this all mean? Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. He lives in a little hut to the east in... What could this all mean?
Pah! Good riddance to Hughes and his damn well. This sort of thing never happened.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of fight, the pure, and ladies of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused on our business. That way the Fae stay focused on theirs. The peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. They will always see us as occupiers of this land. We borrow what can never be given. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship gods. They are gods. Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the crystal wall. It's also quiet. Well, most of the time. Their goal is to... You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are sorry. If there was ever the Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. Gorhart is an Almain settlement.
Watch out.
Greetings.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any... Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. You might call... It's the other Fae, the Winter Court. Are you... We're going on 10 years. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a bandits. But no ordinary bandits. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of... The Brothers of St. Odwig's are an odd sort.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone sat. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of... It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely people simply stood by. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Well, you're the only one. I'm going to suggest something. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think... I've spent most of my life... Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers. Peaceful... That's about all I know. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight... I've spent most of my life dealing with them. But Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish... We keep a... But we're a good community full of good... Hope you stay in town.
See Nanny for alcohol. I'm so tired.
Need something?
Come in, rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and the lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate with others, not kill them. Starting a public house seemed the logical step. Established 7 Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs, don't you bother yourself with that. Gorhart, we can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested? You'll find that a place upstairs has been prepared for you. Enjoy. Established Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find... You've already made arrangements, if I'm not mistaken. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns of our local warden trouble you. There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Gorhart. Stick around.
What's this? Times are hard, but hard if you have the sword and stomach for this. Some may try to colour it. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over. You could head straight to Shield to earn it. You must do something commendable. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin. Osgard, hide. Bring me their legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin. And to come in, that's me. War-sworn since before you've been peaceful enough. If it's peace and there's a... Some say they've seen two other. We've had... They're both dangerous. But easy now, stripling.
Faye? Here? The mission has locked its doors. I wonder what's going on.
Mitharu have mercy. Did you hear? One of the monks ran off into the woods looking for Faye.
Be cautious in the forest. There are dangers with sharp teeth and
Do you
many
need
of...
my touch? I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? The Gnome's Tower stands to the west. I am unable. There are many Almain villages just like this one. Yeah, I buried everything I was. The Gnome's Tower stands to the west. The Almain were once different. The Gnome's Tower stands to the west. You will find many Fae in Dalantarth, as it is one of the forests of those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy. Be careful out there.